Welcome to Powerhouse Piano. Today's illustration and lesson is on Burgmuller's Opus 100, number 15, called Ballade. This lesson is going to show you how to move your wrists when playing soft, repeated chords. The wrist needs to be supple and soft. If it becomes stiff and less flexible, then the sound will become a little shorter and crisper. Now, there is a time and a place for both kinds of music, but today, however, I want to concentrate on the softness of the wrist movement to play fast and lightly. You can see my wrist going up and down here, and now in the left hand, here's the start of the melody. In this piece of music, the melody is in the left hand, and the right hand is going to be very soft so that it plays underneath the left hand melody. And it's the way that I'm moving my right hand up and down that is important to be able to get that nice soft sound so that the accompaniment is underneath the melody. Now, in the middle of this piece, we get a change in the character of the music because there becomes the major key and the tune shifts from the left hand to the right hand. So now the left hand is playing chords. There's only two at a time instead of three like earlier in the piece of music. But again, it's the wrist that's important and the way I move my wrist that allows me to get a soft and a very regular sound. Here we are back to the original melody again. If you notice, this piece is in three parts, what we call ternary form. Part A and part B, and then part A repeats itself at the end. Now, this piece is what I call my spooky music piece to the students when I play it. And it should go a little faster than what I was playing there to illustrate the point. So let's do this again and see what happens, or let's hear the difference. Hear that accented note? Bum, bum, bum. Key change again to section B. Back to section A again. Bum, bum, bum. That accented note. It's got a very strong accent on it. As I said, I call this my spooky music piece. The kids love it when I try and frighten them as they do that. So I get them to understand the character of the piece. I'm going to do that way again. Again, I'm going to take it a little bit faster. You see the right hand there just gliding gently up and down on the repeated notes. It moves just enough to be able to make the notes repeat themselves underneath my fingers. The action of the piano has to support what I'm trying to do. Sometimes I put a little pause just in that note at the end of the section B just before we come back into section A again. You don't have to do that. I just do it because I like to do it. I'm going to do it one more time, just a little bit faster. This is the tempo I like to hear my students play it at. Uh-oh. Little mistake here. That's better. You can't actually see my wrist going up and down when I'm playing this fast, but it feels as if I'm making my wrist go up and down quite a lot. That's what it feels like to me. It doesn't look like that to you watching it. This is how we get so many mistakes in technique. People think they see how the hand is moving, but they don't understand the underlying muscular problems or issues going on underneath to actually produce that sound. Okay, that's it. That's your lesson for this week. I hope you enjoy playing.